Yeah, more importantly than birds. More importantly than flowers. The birds and flowers don't sit and worry about things, and God doesn't want his children to worry or do. God must see that the birds and the flowers are life for God and his peace. Please hear that God is always wants to make sure they live his life that he can live. Flowers, birds, trees, and most of all, children. What is it that you do? Even if people have forgotten, the birds and flowers haven't forgotten.
He's a dandy boy.
He's a dandy. That means he never cries?
Oh, I expect him to cry sometimes.
He cries
How else
sometimes.
would we know? Because he can't talk yet.
Well, if he cries, is that annoying when he cries?
No, it's the most wonderful sound in the world.
You mean you like to hear babies cry?
I like to hear him cry.
You like to hear him cry. So he can cry as much.
Been here a couple
Oh.
of short days.
How many days would he have to cry before you would get irritated? That's the question now. How many days?
Well,
We
what
need
do
to know.
you think?
I think you couldn't take it much more than 2. You think you
Well,
could
I'm
take-
a grandmother. Mothers and fathers have a bigger tolerance, I'm sure.
So how long can you as a grandmother do it?
I don't know. I will never find out. I'd like to be around him long enough to find out.
So you take off before you get irritated.
No.
Oh.
They move.
They keep moving before you
I-
get irritated. That's the key. So if you have a baby, keep moving. Keep ahead of grandmother
Maybe
irritation.
we'll have a chance in February or March to find out how much.
Now, I
He's
still...
a fine baby, though. He really is. Look at him sleeping.
Yeah, I can see that. But I mean, how fast do they have to move to keep ahead of grandmother irritation? That's what I want to know. How fast?
What about grandmother love and grandmother pride? What about that?
Does that stop when they move? Uh-oh, he's moving. He's starting to get irritated. Are you ready? Here he comes. Oh, I guess he's calming back down. You managed to shake him just right, and he's starting to calm back down. But let's go back to the irritation question. You think you could take 10 days of irritation?
I think Grandpa could irritate me a lot quicker than this little boy.
No, Grandpa's
With his
sweet.
questions.
Grandpa's sweet.
And
Grandpa's
with his
sweet.
video irritation.
I don't think you could take much over 10 days of irritation. If the baby cried constantly for 10 days, I think it'll blow your cork.
I could well surprise you. How long to
If he was
Mama or
irritated more than 5 minutes, I'd have trouble. If he was irritated more than 5
You
minutes.
shouldn't
But-
admit such a thing.
Do you remember last night when he was on my lap, he was quiet. He was not irritated at all.
Nope.
He just
That
snuggled
was
in
very
there.
sweet.
Snuggled in there.
Very, very sweet.
Now, in this movie, we're trying to figure out how long Cindy could take a baby that's irritated, and we determined that it might not be more than 10 days.
Shattering question, by the way.
It's not earth-shattering. What do you think
It's
would
not
be an
going to
earth?
change the world.
Let's figure out an earth-shattering question for you.
It's not like
Okay, I'll give you an earth-shattering question. Do you think this baby is ugly or not? That's an earth-shattering question.
oh,
What's your
that is a
answer?
silly question.
Well, what's your answer? Is he ugly?
Listen to that, Grandpa. I can't tell by looking at you. You're a
Is he
beautiful
ugly or
baby.
not? Answer the
How
question.
beautiful baby.
Now
you
we were
are.
on the last question. Is this baby ugly or not?
I won't
Earth-shattering.
answer such a terrible
She
question.
will not answer the question. So you'll have to look at the picture and
For
figure it out for
beautiful
yourself.
babies.
Is this baby really ugly or not? She won't answer me. I'm trying to get an answer from her. She won't say. She won't commit herself. So what do you think she
Well,
thinks?
what do you think?
We were talking about this baby's ugly or not. He's not ugly at all. He's beautiful, but you don't admit it. And since you don't admit it, I'm wondering what you really think. You have not said, is the baby beautiful or ugly?
I think my hubby's questions are ugly. That's
You
what
think
I
it's an ugly question, but you won't
Ugly
tell me whether the
questions.
baby's ugly or not. Well, we'll never know.
He is taste for themselves. I don't even need to tell them.
So you want them to think that they're beautiful on their own. What if they've got ugly tastes?
Well, they can see.
What if they can't see very well?
Oh, it's obvious.
It's obviously what?
It's obvious what a beautiful,
Oh, you're saying he's
wonderful
beautiful?
baby he
Okay.
is.
Well, it took us a long time to figure this
Talented.
out. I'm so glad we
I'm
finally
sure
have a
nobody
resolution
knew.
to this.
I'm sure.
Well, this will probably be posted on Facebook, and you'll be known forever for your analysis.